When it comes to Cars diecast remakes, you always see at least some of them on YouTube, without them notable, like, Car Shifter's Final Race remake, or the beginning race that Car Shifters always also made, but as well as some of the fan-made ones like racing like a Fireball, the remastered version. And there's always one thing that's been bothering me. Why isn't there many Cars 2005 teaser trailer remakes in diecast form? That's when I searched them up, and turns out there's actually quite a few, worth noting actually. Some of them having the Beta McQueen design. I don't remember what his name was, but let's just keep him as Beta to call him. But I unfortunately don't have Beta McQueen, so when it came to me recreating the Cars 2005 teaser trailer in diecast form, it was quite challenging to say the least. I mostly make all of my Cars diecast scenes from memory, actually. That's why they kind of don't line up with the scenes correctly. Mostly just because, I'm not really the type to bring up or get a set at all, bring up a video of, on my iPad per se, and just recreate it shot from shot, because then it would look, too accurate. But that's what I always wanted to be, too accurate to the point where, it's barely noticeable. But I unfortunately don't have a big table, and unfortunately I do not have a fucking Piston Cupster Motor Speedway of the South track, so I can't do that yet. When I'm older, I'll do a track. Don't worry. Sorry, that was one of my phone notifications, if you heard that. But yeah, when it comes to Cars diecast remakes, there's kind of a lot. But for me, I wanted to make the opening race as a remake, and I also wanted to remake the Cars 2005 teaser trailer. And that's what I ended up with last night. So, here are some behind the scenes footages I got from, the back lot. And I'm going to show you how the final interpretation of the scene came. The reason why I didn't include the new updated fuel can in the actual pit road scene was because I thought it would be too tedious and I would have to rework that entire scene all over again. So I inevitably decided not to remake the entire scene with the updated fuel canister, but I do have the new fuel can, and it has entered its final design with that still image I sent you guys. And plus, here's another cool image of that diorama I made. Yes, it doesn't have the Transberry Juice crew chief. Yes, it doesn't have the Transberry Juice biddies. But the reason why is because I couldn't get them in time for the video. And unfortunately, Mike Stockcar, or whatever his name is, goes for like $50 on eBay. So I'm not gonna get him anytime soon. And unfortunately, I don't think the crew chief for Transberry Juice even exists as a diecast. But if he does, I'll put up an image of what he looks like here. But other than that, I'll show you guys all of the piston cup racers that were used in the video, along with the actual video itself. This has been BlakeBoy69, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!